Am I the astronaut for potty training my niece and nephew? I, 30s female, have one child, a 2-year-old daughter, 26 months old, and am lucky enough to be a stay-at-home mom. Having had the time and good fortune, I was able to potty train our daughter when she was 21 months. Every family is different, and this worked for us. She's been day trained reliably since about 22 months and night trained for the past month. My brother and his wife have 2 kids, Irish twins, 10 months apart. 3, male and female. Their daughter just turned 3, and their son will be 4 in almost 2 months. Both were still in diapers. No judgment there. We all have different lives, and every kid is different. They had a chance to go to a destination wedding and asked if we could watch their kids for 8 days. I love my niece and nephew and am home anyway, so we said yes. On day 2 of their visit, my niece noticed my daughter's princess panties and asked if she could have some too. I said sure, but when you wear panties, you have to use the toilet, etc. I had a pack that is too big for my daughter currently and gave those to her. She had one accident that day, but otherwise took it amazingly well. On day 4, my nephew commented on being the oldest and being the only one currently in diapers and asked if he could have some undies too. So I had the same talk with him about using the toilet and practiced a couple of times. We went to the store and he picked himself out some undies. He has had 0 accidents and is dry overnight too. When my brother and sister-in-law came back, it was obviously mentioned that they were out of diapers. I mentioned that niece has been wearing a pull-up overnight, but nephew is dry 24/7. My brother's first reaction was he was happy and thanked me. My sister-in-law, on the other hand, got really mad, told me I had no right, etc. And that it's one thing to force my kid to do it when she's too young, but another to force her kids too. I never intended to potty train them. I figured I'd be changing diapers for 8 days and that was fine, but when they asked, it seemed wrong to deny a child and keep them in diapers. Am I the astronaut? Top comments. Or top comment. NTA, and what is wrong with your sister-in-law? I would have been eternally grateful for someone potty training my kids. LOL, I agree with you that all kinds of kids are different when it comes to that, but your sister-in-law seems to be lagging in this area, and if she hasn't even started to train them and they are showing interest in it? OP's response, yeah. When I took my nephew to pick out undies, he said he had asked his mom for them before, but she had said no. That should have been my clue that she might not take it well. Okay, it needed to happen. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah,
it needed to happen. They were ready.
And I do think that kids will show you when they're ready. And
agreed. Navy Thunder has been like that. She's like, she decides when she's ready to learn something. Of course she does.
But I do think every kid is different. And when they potty train is different. It's like they have to choose it. They have to be ready for it. Forcing it is only aggravating. But she didn't force anything. They wanted that.
Why would you want them to stay?
I don't know. Like diapers, like I was so ready to, 1, cost of diapers. Like I was so ready to be done. And 2, like just the mess and like the constant like wetness. Like I don't know.
The poop.
I don't want to clean it. But I would be so thankful if somebody potty trained my kid.
So, okay, I will draw one parallel here. And I do think this needed to happen. It was the right thing to do in your position. I wish you would have messaged them as this was happening. That way, there was no surprise when they came back, and then she got all huffy and puffy. And they could have had some time to talk this out amongst themselves, because your brother's happy. She is not. It's a them problem, right? They aren't on the same page about this. He's probably been fighting this battle the whole time. Now,
why would you not? Why? I mean, if your kid
I have an idea about why
specifically asked for underwear, I can't imagine why that close to 4, why I would say no.
I would agree. Like it's needed to happen for a long time, right? So, and it is on her, but a few days ago, maybe a week ago or so, I was getting ready to go donate a tote of Navy Thunder's clothes. And as soon as I was headed out the door to donate this, Candy Thunder damn near had a panic attack. She's like, wait. And I'm like, I can't take any more to storage. We have to just get rid of stuff. And she's like, I haven't had a chance to go through it. And like, she panicked. And then I took it to storage. And then later on, like the same day or next day, we had a conversation about it. And she's like, I understand that like it's me struggling to let go of her time as a baby. I'm struggling to let go of her youth. That's what this is about. It could be the same damn thing for mom. She's just struggling to let go of that time. It is harmful. What she's doing is harmful.
Yeah, I think keeping them in diapers, especially I think
They can't go to
there's-
preschool.
Yeah,
or
unless
anything.
there's like because Navy, like she had to be potty trained at a certain age to
Yeah.
move to the preschool program if a parent wants that. I don't know. If your kid is asking for that, if they are old enough to ask for that and old enough to commit to that and do it on their own, I think you're being detrimental as a parent to their growth. And I would never do that in a way that was like stopping Navy from going up. It was more like the sentimental value
Yes.
of her clothes.
Yeah,
like I didn't want to
you
let
were
go
hang-
of it. But
you wanted to hang on to mementos.
I think keeping your kids in diapers when they're telling you they don't want that, I'm not on board with that.
I'm not on board with
I'm not
that either.
gonna.
She
I don't-
probably
I don't like it. I
She
don't
probably
like that.
needs some therapy to like talk through what's holding her, because it's holding her kids back. And there's talking Chad about like this could be neglect. This could be a lot of things.
Well, and also, I mean, to be real, like diapers are easier, and having a child that you have to take into a public bathroom or whatever that requires more work than it does to take a child to your car and change their diaper. I think sometimes parents don't want to do it because they don't want the work of having to. I'm being real
Yeah.
because it is true. Like they don't want the work of having to do all of that stuff whenever they are potty training or whenever they have to go to the bathroom, because it is there's a lot more involved in it whenever they are trained.
Okay, I'm actually
Also,
asked
two
on
in
four.
diapers?
The communication thing is the only thing I wish you would have done different, and it's a could have, not should have, but could have. You could have communicated with him as this was happening, and maybe just to your brother. Maybe let him handle the communication with her.
Good call.
Because then it's as a parent, I don't want to be surprised by anything when I come back and anything big, right? I don't want to be surprised.